Good afternoon, panelists. Also to my group mates. The title of our study is Metacognition Learning Strategies Employed to Achieve Academic Goals Amidst Pandemic Among Students. A thesis presented to the faculty of the College of Teacher Education, Taguluan Community College, Taguluan, Misamis Oriental. In partial fulfillment of the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Physical Education, this research prepared and submitted by Cesar Farah Jaisel Z, Fajardo Daisy A, Sumandig Justin D, Tabor Conlin D, Tampos Ricajoy H, Valyar Mariel Ann V. The dedication of our study is this research is wholeheartedly dedicated to our beloved parents who have been our source of inspiration and who continually provide their moral, spiritual, emotional, and financial support. Without their love and support, this project would not have been made possible. To our brothers, sisters, friends, and classmates who shared their words of advice and encouragement to finish this study. And lastly, we dedicated this research to the Almighty God. Thank you for the guidance, strength, power of mind, protection, and skills, and for giving us a healthy life. All of this we offer to you.
Good afternoon, panelists. I am Justine D. Sumandik, and I am the one who will present the introduction. Learning can take place in a variety of ways, both direct and indirect. However, in order to be aware of one's own learning process, it is necessary to develop a study plan. Learning by doing in particular is the basic strategy of learning which is very effective in order to achieve academic goals. But the most important factor that needs to be considered is the knowledge of the educator on the different learning strategies. The word strategy originates from the Greek word strategos, which could either mean a plan or action for achieving an overall aim. Learning, on the other hand, refers to the acquisition of knowledge or skill through study or by being taught. According to Winston et al. 2010, maintains that learning strategies include emotional, motivational, metacognitive, cognitive, and behavioral activities and processes that facilitate significant understanding, learning, and processing as the integration of the new knowledge in mind. Learning strategies are divided into cognitive and metacognitive ones. Cognitive strategies refer to any kind of behavior, thought, or action that learners employ when they are trying to learn and the goal of which is to help learning, organizing, and developing sciences and skills as well as facilitating their use in the future. According to Flavel 1998, metacognition is the individual's knowledge about the process of thinking, learning activities, and practicing control over them. Metacognitive strategies help learners focus their attention for understanding the content, connecting the previous and new knowledge and skills, and encoding and processing them as well. A student's approach to learning and applying knowledge is referred to as the learning strategy. So students employ learning strategies to aid in the comprehension of knowledge and the resolution of difficulties. Students who do not understand or employ effective learning strategies tend to learn passively and eventually fail in school. Learning strategy education aims to turn students into active learners by teaching them how to learn and how to use what they've learned to achieve success. Students need to understand the information, internalize it, and make it meaningful according to Ausubel 1968. According to Jensen 2004, for this, neuropsychology plays an important role because if the different brain lobes are stimulated in the process, so learning will be significant. Hence, Teaching learning strategies is important and work with different cognitive styles, abilities, and skills as well. So, the purpose of this study is to provide students with information on how to develop achievement goals utilizing various learning methodologies.
Statement of the problem. 1. How to achieve their goals despite being in the middle of pandemic? 2. What difficulties do students face when learning online? 3. Is there a link between the difficulties and the opportunities and general internet patterns? Theoretical framework. Prior research on metacognition and metamemory in college students does not present an optimistic picture, suggesting overconfidence in self-chosen study strategy relative to academic performance based on Winnie and Jamison Well in 2002, as well as very low correlation between self-predicted and actual performance on exams and other learning assessment, and that is based on Kernel and Bjork in 2007 and in Dunning in 1999. A pattern that may be especially apparent in low-performing students, and that is also based on Hacker, Ball, and Horgan in year 2000.
Chapter 3 Research Methodology. Research Design. This study was designed based on phenomenology as a type of qualitative research methodology, individualized the lives, perceptions, and meaning given to phenomena are the focus of phenomenological investigations. Thus, it's important to dig deep into the people's experiences with the phenomenon in question. Settings. This study will be conducted via online, and the respondents should be studying Bachelor of Physical Education, particularly a third-year students and currently attending Taguan Community College. Research Participant. This study will have one respondent from the Bachelor of Physical Education that is in third year who is also an achiever in terms of academic goals.
Selection procedure. The researcher will conduct an end-up interview procedures in selecting the student respondent of the study. This study will be conducted via online Google Meet or Zoom. The researcher will select a student who excels in schools such as a Dean Listers and a constant honor student. Data gathering tools. The researcher will use a survey questionnaire and screen recording since the interview will be conducted via online to ensure that all information is recorded. Data gathering procedures and ethical considerations. The researcher will do a survey method for data gathering, specifically an interview. The researchers will ensure that the respondent is at ease and will conduct an unbiased interview. The respondent can also choose to remain anonymous for their own safety, and also prior to their participation, they will be advised of any potential risk.
That's our presentation of research. Thank you for listening, everybody, and stay safe.